Okay, what was I going to do right now? Oh, that's right. It's a celebrity deep dive. So, this one is Lawrence Fishburne. So we worked together on an Arby's roast beef sandwich commercial in the US. This is in California. This is, good 6 years ago. This is way pre-pandemic, and career was on the up over there. And I was like, I've been cast in this roast beef sandwich commercial with Lawrence. Now, I got there early because I was nervous and I wanted to get my lines right. And I ran on set. I was overexcited, and I tripped over a cable, a lighting cable, and I hit my head on the Arby's roast beef sandwich sign, which is made of polystyrene, and it chipped a bit off. And it was really annoying because the director was like, "Oh, what's happened?" And the art department had to come in. They're like, "Oh no, we're gonna have to replace this little bit of the Arby's roast beef sandwich sign." And it was a spectacular fall. Like, I fallen over the cable, cracked my head. I didn't realise, but Lawrence Fishburne was at the back of the room. He got there early as well because he's a pro, and he was cracking up laughing. He thought it was hilarious, and he's like, "Oh, that was so funny. My name's Lawrence." I'm like, "Oh my god, well, I know who you are, Lawrence." If you don't know who Lawrence Fishburne is, The Matrix, the John Wick's films, Event Horizon, the spooky one with Sam Neill. What else did he do? Boys in the Hood. Anyway, he's big. We got along really well, and it was kind of chummy and jovial. And he said, "Oh, look, how long are you going to be in town for in LA?" And I was like, "Oh, until I make it." Never did. But anyway, and he goes, "Look, do you want to exchange numbers?" And I was like, "Really? You want my phone number? Lawrence Fishburne?" He's like, "Yeah." So we exchanged phone numbers, and anyway, as I was putting in his name, he stopped me and said, "Can you put in a pseudonym?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Look, just in case you lose your phone and they find it, they don't see my name in there, and then they have my private number." And I was like, "Oh, okay, fair enough." And I'd already started putting in his name, and it auto-corrected to Lawrence Fish Urges. And I was like, "Lawrence Fish Urges, that's good enough." Anyway, fast forward, it would have been about 6 months later, and I was out in the back garden pegging the clothes on the washing line, and my phone received a text message from Lawrence Fishburne, but it said Lawrence Fish Urges, and my partner saw it. And she came out to the washing line, she's like, "Oh, you just got a message from someone here called Lawrence Fish Urges." And I was like, "Yeah." And I looked sheepish straight away, like, "Yeah." And she goes, Is that Lawrence Fishburne?" I was like, "No." But guess what? It was. Anyway, that's a mostly true story there. Mostly bloody true one. How about that? I'll let you work out which bits were true and which bits weren't true.